Fans of the world champion Red Sox in chilly but sunny Boston celebrating their World Series win. An earlier parade winding its way from Fenway Park to City Hall. The Red Sox, of course, swept the Colorado Rockies. They looked like rookies, some of those games, in a fall classic. The second World Championship for Boston in just 4 years.
Who wants to clean that up?
Not me.
Boston fans are messy.
Oh, Liz!
New Yorkers would clean up after
themselves. Right.
And Cleveland, they would not ever drop the paper in the first place.
That's true. They're very clean.
Okay, so check this out, David. What happened in that World Series could cost Taco Bell a lot of money. A taco for each stolen base. It's not a bad marketing idea. In fact, it's really creative. It was cooked up by some of the folks at Taco Bell. So when someone stole a base in Game 2 of the World Series, the taco rush for all customers was on. This is a live picture at the Taco Bell in New Rochelle, New York.
That guy's eating his 24th taco. The guy who's just heading to the bathroom there, you see him?
Yeah. Okay, for 3 hours, the fast food chain is handing out free tacos. The first free one is scheduled to be handed out at the top of the hour. Oh, boy, I can only imagine the line.
How many times could you do that? Actually, after our Wendy's Day last Friday, we got to have a taco day here. Tom Atkins was suggesting that. All right, well, people are lining up for free food, specifically a taco that costs around 77 cents. So the question screams to be answered, is that really worth anybody's time? Is it worth your time to wait in line for a 77-cent taco?
Free taco. So we're talking like taco economics, but we welcome back our Fox Business panel. We've got Pat Powell and the whole gang here. Pat, do people value a 77-cent taco more than they value their time of waiting in line for something
You
like this?
bet we do.
Yeah.
Wait, there's nothing Americans like more than a free lunch, and tacos giving it to everybody today. It's not about the time, it's about the event.
You know, Charles, there was a magazine, it doesn't exist anymore, called Spy, which for their first issue, they wrote a series of checks, each one worth less than $1, like a check for 67 cents, to millionaires. Everyone was cashed with their own signature. Right. Donald Trump, all these millionaires cash check. So it was worth their time to sign a check for 30 cents, bring it to the bank, and their deposit.
It's amazing, you know, particularly living in this New York, New Jersey area because of differences in taxes. I'll actually see people who will drive up to different places, you know, 3 hours out of the way to save maybe $10 on this and that. And I never understand why people don't calculate how much their time is worth, perhaps how much the gas is worth. And we love stuff in America, and we love it free. So if you add that together, that combination, forget about it. Free stuff, forget about it.
That's called penny wise, pound foolish, Tom.
That's right. You know what, though? What a fantastic marketing ploy.
That's David Novak.
Incredible.
He and that company at Yum Brands, they have a marketing organization there where they sit around and they say, let me come up with the most creative idea. And they do. And that's what happens. They come up with amazing ideas.
Even if you don't go to get a free taco, you're going to hear about it. I'll bet you for every person that gets a free taco, 500 to 1,000 people heard about it. And I'll bet you 4 or 5 of them stop by. They're going to make a profit.
Will there be anybody disappointed or maybe ticked off at the line and say, geez, I wasted my time doing this?
You know, the people who are going to be most disappointed are the ones who are working till 5 because the promotion ends at 5, and so they can't get there and pick up a taco on the way home from dinner.
Of course, psychologically, the longer the line, the better. You know, the guys who do the 3-card Monty in the street, they bring their own crowds with them, and obviously the bigger the crowd, the more everybody wants to get involved in it.
Wait, let's let Peter...
we've got some
weigh in on the crunchy taco.
Tell us how it's all terrible, Peter. Tell us how it's all tied to inflation.
You make a good point. You know, with the way the cost of food is rising, and maybe the prospect of free taco. And in a year or two, you're going to see some much longer lines for free food. When people are unemployed and they can't afford this.
So, Gary Kalbaum, what do you think of Peter there?
Welcome to the Peter Show. Hey,
the Peter principle, go ahead.
Yeah, the taco is now not 70 cents, it's $1 because of inflation. So here you go. Look, this is a great marketing move. We're talking about it. They're going to get a ton of people in there. They're going to buy sodas and everything else under the sun. Great move by them. Whether it wastes anybody's time, look, to each his own. Would I drive 10 miles to get one? No. The next guy maybe. So whatever somebody likes.
All right, enough of this taco economics.
Listen, Yum Brands is up $1.44 today.
There you go.
Geniuses.
And that thing goes into
There you go.
Between 2 and 5, everybody's not working. They're in Taco Bell.
That's a 3 2/3 increase.
That's amazing.
3 2/3% jump in that stock.
You figure they got at least 100 million shares outstanding, probably more. So.